Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. Today we are venturing into the Valley of Bowser, but first we have to take on basically just an underwater ghost house for half of it. The stage is actually pretty short and not very difficult. It's kind of hard at the beginning, but the second half of the stage is just weird. I don't really know why it exists, but whatever, here we go. We're swimming. See, this is the only hard part. You got these boos that just kind of show up out of nowhere. And fucking, are you serious? They can't hit you for the first couple seconds when they show up and right when they start to disappear. So, you can use that to your advantage to kind of just know where they're going to be and then get the hell out of the way. They also disappear right when you pass that pillar right there, pretty much that in between those two wood pillars. So they'll stop showing up, which is good. We could swim through this, but I don't think we will. I think we might as well wait for this opening. Playing it safe today. Oh, but then man, now I gotta wait for this. Hey, I see you. Red light. Green light. That was a fun game. That's something you don't get to play anymore. You know, well, I don't know. I don't know how young some of you are. Alright, so now this is the easy part of the stage that I was telling you about. You just kind of fall forever in this weird pit thing. Hit these guys, now you get to the middle and you get another star, but you pretty much run out of targets for the most part. You should be able to get one up right there from the coins. Yeah, so that's pretty much the stage. Yay! Woohoo! I don't know if you guys saw it because I got it kind of quickly. I just kind of landed on top of it, but it was one of those question mark orbs from to harken back to earlier Marios, and I really appreciate that. I see what you did there, Super Mario World. It's a little callback to your earlier awesome games. Then this friggin' amazing entrance opens up. It's really cool, pretty epic. Imagine seeing that in real life. Friggin', it's pretty sweet, Bowser. I gotta say, you have good taste. So now we're just going through here. These moles are trying to gobble our friggin' knobs, but we don't want that right now. So we're just going to go through here real quick like and almost get hit right there, which would have been really bad. But, you know, we're just going to scorch this level because we're champions. Oh, there's another one coming. You're supposed to jump them at that little intersection-y thing. Go ahead and get big right here. Boom. See, he's back up here again. And then you might be like, oh, how can I get past this? Well, you got to ride these guys. But that is bullshit right there, but whatever. I'll take it. 3 up, what's going on, lives? It's good to see you again. Actually, if you... Boom, boom, boom. There's a green pipe back right before that kind of purple block pit that had all of our buddies trapped, like this right here. There's a green pipe back there a little ways. And I'm telling you that, and it's actually important, so listen up. If you hit this, you get this little guy comes out, a little piranha plant. And if you go up that piranha plant, you'll wind up at one of those extra life minigame, you know, thingies where you hit you got the 3 blocks in a row, and you get the circles or X's depending on where you hit it. We don't really need to do that right now, and if you do it, you'll come out at that green block, which is just a little ways back. You just have to hit those 3 coin blocks again so you can use them as a bridge to run across. That's pretty much it. Valley of Bowser 2 is really annoying. I hate this friggin' stage, but we have to do it twice, which is just like an added bonus. Yay. So they got these bats coming down to prevent you from just, like, jumping like this over stuff. It's really annoying, actually. See, they try and hit you, but they're not actually that fast, so... You might be able to just make it through. Friggin' speedrun this. See, I was holding that in front of me so that it hit him, the stupid bat, but apparently the bat's, like, impervious. Whatever. We gotta do that part again, and we gotta do this really, really annoying part here in a second again, too. That's just wings for your Yoshi. Anyway, so here's the part I was talking about. This part really sucks. We have to do it twice. So, buckle up. You're in time for the fun wagon. Fun Express. The Fun Spress. This part is annoying only because you have to go fairly slowly through it or else you'll get crushified, and that's not really what you're looking for at this stage in the game. You kind of want to stay alive as much as possible. So, oh, man, I thought we were goner right there. In all honesty, though, if you take this slowly and you plan your next move out, there's not a whole lot of reason that you should die in here. It's just, it can be a pretty tricky obstacle, but like right here, they showed you where you needed to go. Like you needed to wait for it to be going down because that was where the like safe spot was. So it's pretty forgiving. It usually shows you like where you can be safe and where you're going to get crushed. And if you see something like that that just comes up out of nowhere, you should probably just stop in it. You're not Captain Superman. You're just Super Mario, and you don't want to get crushified because that's bad for your Mario health. That's a dead end though. That is specifically designed to screw you. But they do show you this right here to try and get you to go that way. So if you die there, you can kind of be like, it's kind of forgiving because I should have known better, I guess. But you could also stop back there a little ways. It's a little bit safer, but I don't know. You don't really have to. You can make that run, pretty much. So here is actually where the secret is. This was impossible for me to find when I was younger. Like, it took forever. Basically, playing these games, I basically just had to try every single roof, every single everything, just to see if there was any kind of secret. Because I really was obsessed with finding them all. And that leads us straight to the Valley Fortress. But before we go in there, let's go ahead and wrap up Valley of Bowser 2 by running in here one more time. See, I'm too good for these stupid... Oh, you dick. Yeah! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks really bad. Seriously? Are you kidding me? I didn't expect to get hit right there. I thought I could jump over them. See, that's the thing. Like, they put those there specifically to screw with you because you get hit by them. So, there you go. Screw you, pork chop. Boom! What's up? I hate those things. Just go through, screw it. I'm not too worried about it. I don't care because we get another mushroom anyway. This game would be a ton harder, though, if you hadn't gone through and gotten all of the hidden blocks and everything. Like, I don't think about it too much, but that would be a really entertaining Let's Play. Somebody playing through without getting all the question mark blocks unlocked until, like, maybe the very end they go back and get them all. Because that'd be, like, pro version of this. Somebody's probably done a Let's Play like that, but that'd be really cool. If no one has, maybe I will, like, as a one-off or something. It'd be really long, though, so probably not, but you never know. Maybe one day, if I can stream, I'll do that, because that'd be fun. The game would be way harder. Imagine all those thwomps and just all the enemies that have been caged that would just be running around trying to kill you. It'd be nuts. Just going through a game. I mean, we have to do this again, so we get to spend more quality time together, you know, which is nice. Because I do so enjoy spending quality time with you guys. Oh, earlier I got in a discussion with somebody about the GameCube. Well, it was really about the state of affairs at Nintendo, like whether or not we were excited about the Wii U and, you know, what our thoughts were on it. And we started talking about Nintendo and Nintendo Power and all that kind of stuff. And I used to subscribe to Nintendo Power all the time, but I pretty much stopped right around, I don't know, it was in the GameCube years. It was before the Wii actually came out, but I stopped. And basically what the conversation was about like why I stopped reading Nintendo Power and like what my favorite game was for the GameCube. See, I stopped right there. I didn't want to chance it. Because the GameCube, I don't know. And in the GameCube years, I just feel like things were a little bit better than maybe they are now. I don't know. There are a lot of Wii games that I'm not too fond of. A lot of them that just don't work out well for me, I don't think. But the GameCube was a lot of fun. Two of actually my favorite games came out on the GameCube. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, first off, the reason I stopped reading Nintendo Power is that I felt like it was kind of cheap. Like, anything that was, like, specifically Nintendo Power's IP was, like, always reviewed, like, with kid gloves. and anything that was like a third-party title usually got treated fairly, but it's just the fact that I started noticing that anything that came out that was like from Nintendo was like reviewed just like, oh god, 50 stars, it's super good. And that just kind of started bothering me, so I kind of fell out of favor with Nintendo Power, but maybe it's gotten better again, I'm not really sure. And two, so the first part of the comment question of the day is just, do you or have you ever subscribed to Nintendo Power? And if so, what do you think about how it is right now? Like, is it something that you enjoy reading or you look forward to every month? Or if it's still monthly, it might be bi-monthly or something right now. And comment question of the day, part 2 would be, what was your favorite GameCube game? Because GameCube was a pretty nice little system. It actually houses two of my favorite, not just GameCube games, but games of all time, which would be Skies of Arcadia Legends, which is actually a port, but it's like a really good port. It's got like bonus content and a bunch of really cool stuff. I played that game to like 100% completion, like found absolutely everything. It was amazing. And that game is just superb. Like, if you have not played it, you should do yourself a favor and do that like right now, because it is amazing. The story is really good and engrossing, and the character development is really on point. It's just a super fun game. And, well, I guess we're going to take this on. And my second favorite game was Tales of Symphonia, which is a really amazing game, too. So, probably check those two out. Just let me know in the comments what you think. Boom, you're dead, buddy. So, there you go. Pretty awesome. I like how that started out as just like a conversation for filler while we were running through the second half of that again, and it ended up just being like the whole rest of the video. But that's going to lead us into Bowser's Backdoor. Please, please no Bowser Backdoor sex jokes. And feel free, actually. There's so many, and they'd be so funny. So satisfying, you know. Bowser Backdoor is always just really satisfying. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much the episode. The only thing that I can tell you about Valley Fortress, it is pretty hard. You just gotta get the timing down for those spike sticks. I mean, other than that, it's really easy, but it can be pretty tricky. Just get the timing down, and it's really simple. There's no real trick for it or anything, unless you have the cape. You can see there for like a split second that I hovered outside of it while it was down and waited for it to go back up. That's a pretty good little tool, but don't get used to using that because the timing's different for different sections, and sometimes that's not the best. It was just really safe for me to use it right there. Anywhere else, it's kind of dangerous because it might be down too long, you might hit the lava. I mean, you can't go through them when they're down, so getting hit by them is pretty much going to send you straight into the lava anyway, so it's kind of tricky. Just get the timing down for them, watch them a couple times, and make sure you get a running start whenever you're going to be facing one down, trying to get past it. All in all, Valley of Bowser, not too hard. The secret in the ghost house is pretty tricky, but that's going to be on next episode, and hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that. But for right now, I just want to thank you for watching this episode. If you liked this episode, feel free to check my channel out. I got a lot of fun Let's Plays going on my channel that you'll also enjoy. And thanks again for watching, you guys. I will see you on the next episode.